welcome back to my channel. It is me, Victoria. I'm back at it again. If you're new to the channel, hi, welcome. If you can't already tell, I am going to be looking back at 21. For those of you guys who don't know, my birthday was actually the 25th of April, so it was on Saturday. I had so much fun celebrating. I am 22 now, which is really awesome, but I thought it would be really cool to kind of just have like a sit down and talk to you guys about how like being 21 was, because I feel like so many people have an expectation for 21 and like, you know, like it's so different for everyone. But I figured I'd show you guys my life and how everything went, and like things that I did while I was 21, things I accomplished, things that I didn't accomplish, whatever. But yeah, I'm kind of scared to film this just because, I don't know, I guess 21 was a really difficult age, I want to say. I guess we're jumping in now. But yeah, 21 was a really weird age. A lot of things happened while I was 21. Just a lot of up and downs and a lot of like trying to figure myself out and stuff, and kind of like changed who I was and like kind of made me not excited, but also very excited to turn 22. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right into the video. So I created this like album of looking back at 21. It's really cute, but I have to find it really quick. Obviously I'm not ready. Okay, so I will be inserting the pictures right here, but the first picture is me on my 21st birthday. This picture is really funny because I literally just got to Vegas. I went to Vegas with all my friends, my family, and it was such a blast, and this was our first night there, and my parents like decorated the room and like made it super cute, and they put like a bunch of alcohol and like snacks in the room, and that was how I spent my first day of being 21 in Vegas, and it was so much fun. If you have like, if you can go to Vegas for your 21st, I 100% recommend, and make sure you're going with people who are going to take care of you and let you party and do you, because that's exactly what I did, and I had such a fun time. I'm going to insert a picture of all the people who went with me. I had all my cousins with me, I had all my friends with me, and then I had like all my family. Yeah, it was just such a fun time. This was the night we did a party bus. The party bus was super clutch. Like we literally just went to different clubs and we like drank on the bus, drank at the clubs. Like it was just a freaking blast, and honestly that was my first day being 21, drinking, doing it right. So I was really happy with my 21st birthday. But yeah, and then I'm gonna insert this video if I can, and maybe not, I don't know, well, I'll talk about it though. I actually want to talk about two things, was because before turning 21, Blake and I were at the gym 24/7. Like I literally told him like, babe, I want to look so hot for when I turn 21. Like there's no way I'm going to Vegas like looking like a slob kebab. So we worked out like literally from the beginning of the year up until my birthday. Like we were going to the gym consistently, we were eating good, like it was good. And I felt so good here, and I honestly was so confident, you know, the beginning of the year with my body and stuff. So it was like super cool. Also, I wanted to put that in too, because I was also still taking birth control at the time, and just like the effects that it had on my body and my emotions, I feel like really took a toll on me this year. And I 100% just like remember, like I honestly feel like, and I know like whatever, people may like say different things like, oh my god, you're still skinny, like whatever, but like I knew that I was carrying like a lot of like body weight or like water weight because of my birth control, or like just like my birth control made it really hard to like lose like what I wanted to lose and like feel good, because yeah, I just feel like the fact that I was working out so much and like eating really well, like I just feel like my body should have looked a little different. Not that I'm mad at it, because I was still really confident, but I do feel like my birth control changed my body and my emotions and my headspace tremendously this year, or like last year. So yeah, I kind of wanted to just throw that in there because I just feel like the changes in my body were like ridiculous. Okay, so moving on, I also did cut my hair and color it. I haven't cut my hair this short in a really long time, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna throw it in. And yeah, it was just like such like a difference. And I mean, my hair is like super long now, and this picture was taken in June, so it was like 2 months after my birthday. But yeah, it was just like really cool, and I really liked it. I loved the way it looked. It was just like a total change from what I normally do, or like whatever, but like I was like super in love with my hair this year because it was just like super cute and pretty. But yeah, okay, moving on. Next thing that we have is Blake and I's first anniversary. Well, I was 21, so we actually took a trip together to Havasu, and it was really fun, and this picture is basically just us. He took me canoeing this day, and it was like such a nice day, and I've never been canoeing before, especially like that in Havasu, and like I don't know, it was really cool. I feel like I experienced a lot with being with Blake, and I just feel like even last year being 21, like just having him, like he really took care of me while like I went out to bars and stuff, and like, I don't know, it was just like really nice celebrating our 1 year last year, and I had a lot of fun, especially being able to drink. It was like super cool, so yeah, that was probably why I included that. And then moving into July, I went to VidCon for the first time in my life, and it was actually really fun and really cool, and I wish it was going on this year because I totally would have gone again. But yeah, this year I went because my little sister was actually supposed to go with like all her best friends, but they all forgot to buy tickets for like somehow. So my little sister was like, yeah, I'm gonna go alone, and I was like, you're not going alone, like that's so crazy. So I ended up buying a ticket the day that she was gonna go, and I ended up like picking her up and taking her, and that was just like a super cool experience, and I met so many cool people there, and it was just fun seeing her. But yeah, that's also something I did last year, and honestly I would definitely upgrade to buy like the creators pass to like learn more about YouTube and like how everything works and stuff, like, and go to the seminars. Those are really cool. So that's something that I'm probably gonna do this year or next year, depending on everything that goes down. But yeah, VidCon is definitely really cool and something I really enjoyed going to last year. Okay, moving on. Obviously this is a picture of Blake and I because I cannot include the people who I want to because they are minors, but I actually got a babysitting job while I was 21, and like although like it wasn't like my first time babysitting, it was like my first time babysitting for like kids and like people that I never knew. I met people like one time, and yeah, I like met people once, and then I started babysitting their kids, and it was like super like a different experience for sure. But I love these kids so much, and they literally like made my summer so different and like so fun, and I loved babysitting them, and I loved doing it while I was 21 because it was just like super cool. This was the day that they used to love going cliff jumping all the time, so I would take them with me, and I would get so scared. So this day I was like, Blake, like you need to come and like help me because these boys like want to see you do, because Blake is crazy, so he'll do like anything, and they really wanted to meet him and like see him. So I was like, okay, just come with me and meet the boys or whatever. They ended up having so much fun with him, and yeah, this was just the day that Blake came with me, and this was us sitting watching them jump off cliffs. So yeah, moving on. This was my first girls trip to Vegas and my first trip going to Vegas after turning 21. I went with all these beautiful ladies. They were the sweetest. It was like my first, I was so scared to go because I didn't know like some of the girls, and it was like my first time meeting them, and I was like, oh my god, like that's so scary to me. But I ended up going and having a freaking blast, actually, like out of this world. It was so fun. The girls were so nice. We did crazy things, like things I would have never done if it wasn't for them, and like hands down best time of my life. Like I had so much fun just being there and like doing all that stuff, and like it only being girls, like it was so different for me, but it was like something I never would like, I like would tell my kids about this. I just had a lot of fun, and I want to go again this year. So yeah, I did that, and that was really fun because obviously I was 21, so I was able to go. Okay, and then this was, let's fast forward to November 9th. This was the first time I went golfing. I obviously didn't golf, Blake did, but it was the first time I got drunk on a golf cart, which was really, really, really fun. We ended up going with Blake's family and all that stuff, and this was in Havasu, so it's like kind of different, I guess. No, it's not different, but like it's just like a different environment, you know? But yeah, we got like golf carts, and we just were drinking, watching Blake and his dad play golf, and it was just like so fun, and like seeing Blake play for the first time was like super cool, and I was like, dang dude, you should like be professional. But this day was really fun, and I just thought it was like really cool that like I got to do that, and yeah, I thought I'd throw it in there. Okay, now fast forwarding to December. This was my first time like meeting all of my boyfriend's coworkers and stuff, because he had a Christmas party, and honestly I had such a fun time at the Christmas party, and I feel like I wanted to include this because like we're 21, and I feel like just like the jobs that like Blake has or that like I have, or like the dreams and like goals that we have are very different from other people's in a way. And I just thought it was interesting like meeting all these people at such a young age, because you know like that's kind of rare for someone to like be in his, I mean it's not rare or anything I guess, but to me it was like new and something that like I've never experienced. So like meeting all those people, and like Marissa being able to be there, and like all my friends that like I love to party with and that like I love, like they were all there, so it was like such a fun time. And we like went out for drinks after, and like I ripped this dress actually that night because it was God knows what I was trying to do, but I did something and I ripped my dress down the middle and she ended up, it was a long ass story, but yeah, it was really cool, really fun. I just think like I will always remember this night because it was like really fun, but like I learned so much about like people and his industry and stuff like that, and yeah, it was just like really cool, and obviously it was open bar, so I got to drink. Moving on, this is December. This is actually Christmas Day. We are actually at my grandparents' house in Texas, and this was super cool because this was the first time Blake and I have traveled somewhere or like got on a plane together, and this is the first time I ever brought my boyfriend to like meet my grandparents. So it was super nerve-wracking and like really like, oh my God, like I was so scared like to bring him, and I was like, oh my God, like are you sure? And they were like, yeah, bring him, whatever. And I was like, okay, like you don't know Blake, but like you're gonna know him now. So yeah, this was Christmas Day. We were having dinner, obviously, and my entire family, and yeah, it was like super fun, and it was like an experience I will never forget, because obviously traveling with your boyfriend when you're 21 and like your parents there, your grandparents, like it's something like super epic. I feel like, because like I feel like not a lot of people get to do that, and so like I'm really grateful I did, and I'm happy he got to meet my grandparents because they do live somewhere else, and like, you know, you just never know, and I'm just happy they got to meet him. So that was really important to me. I met I Love Sarai, which was literally like, you guys, I almost fucking cried when I met her. Like I was like, no way, like no, this isn't happening. I would have cried if Desi Perkins came out. I literally probably would have shed tears. Like no lie, I would have for sure died. But this day I did meet her. But yeah, she was like one of the first beauty people I ever followed on Instagram, and I thought it was really cool like meeting her. She was like the nicest person ever, and she was so freaking beautiful. Like I cannot even tell you guys how beautiful she was. But I met her. I also met her boyfriend too, so that was really cool too. But yeah, so that's also what I did when I was 21. This one I'm a little embarrassed to put in, but I'm gonna put in it anyways. But I also got my wisdom teeth on one side pulled out, and yeah, the reason why I want to put this in is because I feel like I got my wisdom teeth pulled out like super late. Like to be 21 and get your wisdom teeth pulled out, like that's such a late time. And also I didn't get them pulled out like by getting gassed or anything. I literally got like numbed, like they numbed my mouth and took it out. You guys, I was literally like shaking like this and crying while they were doing it. Like I was so scared. Like I hate the dentist already. Like I hate it so much. This was like another type of scared. Like I have never been that scared where I like started crying in front of people. Like I don't like to cry in front of people. It's just my thing. It's not my thing. I was like shaking, crying. And this was the picture after I got them pulled out because I didn't go right away to go pick up my meds because of my boyfriend, and because of Blake. He was hungry, so he was like, oh, can I go eat? But I was so numb that like I didn't feel anything, so I was like, yeah, sure, whatever, like go ahead and go home and eat, and then we'll get my like prescription later. 15 minutes later, my mouth was like literally felt like someone just like knocked me in the face, and I was like, oh my God, like my fucking mouth. So this is us driving to get my prescription because he like freaked out when we started driving. So that was me during it, but yeah, it was just crazy. So if you get your wisdom teeth pulled out, definitely go get your prescription and take them right away, because that was no joke. And I got numbed twice because I was so scared and I was crying so much. My dentist was literally like, give her another like dose of like numbing shit, because she literally is like so scared right now and I don't want her to feel anything. So that normal like pull that people feel, I didn't feel shit. Like I didn't feel anything, and I'm not even mad, so thank you, doctor or dentist, whatever. So moving on, this was February. Blake and I also went to Sedona, Arizona to go visit his brother in at college, and that was like super fun. It was really cool like staying in a dorm and stuff. That was like the first time I did that, so it was like really interesting and cool. But this day, this picture, we went to Devil's Bridge, I think it was called. Yeah, but I literally, when we got there, I was like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna go, because I know you can't tell, but like in the picture, like where we're standing, the trees make it look like the trees are in front, but the trees are actually like, there's like a huge ass like hole. So like it's basically like this, and like you stand like in the middle. So it was like really scary. And I remember telling Blake and his brother, I was like, no, I'm not. Like you guys go ahead, like I'll record you guys, whatever, I'll take pictures, but I'm not going on there. And something in me was like, you know what, like if this is your only time being here, go out there. Like you need to face your fears and just go and like feel that rush, because I feel like I'm such like I like to be safe kind of person. And so like being 21 and like I feel like I was just like, you know what, like I need to just do it, because who knows when I'll be back here or whatever. And I'm really happy I did. I had so much fun. It literally was not even scary. It was like walking on floor, like I'm so dramatic. But yeah, that was like a super cool like staple in my life, and I really like that, so it was fun. Yeah, so basically to finish off this video, this was my birthday and I had people who were really close to me come and celebrate, so that was really fun and super cool. I just think it's so crazy. Being 21, I had a lot of ups and downs. I will say that like I had more downs than ups, and who knows what is the cause of that. When you do turn 21, just make sure you drink responsibly and that you take care of yourself and you're still eating well and exercising and being smart and stuff like that. But yeah, 21 is definitely an age that is super cool and fun, and I feel like I learned so much, and I think I'm just like ready to be 22 and like get older, I guess. I mean, I'm not ready to get older, but like I'm ready to experience new things, and I'm just ready to like move on, you know, and like be cool and like not be 21 anymore. And I feel like being 21 is kind of still like that, like, oh, you're so young. But being 22 or like 23, like you're like, oh, okay, like you're kind of more of an adult. And so that's what I'm trying to be, is I'm trying to be more of an adult and experience life more and just like put myself out there for new things and stuff. But yeah, and starting my YouTube channel was one of them. And yeah, I haven't been creating as much, so I'm really sorry, and that has a lot to do with the quarantine, just not being able to create as much content as I want to, and moving back to my mom's house and stuff. But I am trying, so please bear with me. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that little rerun of my 21st birthday, my year being 21. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you liked it, or if you want to see more of me. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, whatever you'd like. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.